All right, we are live. Or at least it says we're live. Okay. All right, we got Game 5, Cubs Brewers, in just about 45 minutes. Um, I'd say this one isn't quite as clear cut as the Mariners game last night. Um, but I'll go over some of the themes and what I'm thinking for tonight's game. And before the series started, I did think the Cubs would win in 5, and obviously that still has a 50% chance of happening. So let's go through it. The Brewers enter the game with 99 wins. Today leaves 81 days left in the year. Of course, 81 is 9 times 9. Brewers equals 99, but Milwaukee does equal 100. So that could probably go either way. 34 days, or they have 34 playoff losses all time. Chicago equals 35, so it'd make a lot of sense for them to get their 35th playoff loss against Chicago. And Pat Murphy is also 3-5, or could fall to 3-5 in the playoffs. But they could also get their 233rd win over the Cubs all time, which is the 51st prime. Milwaukee WI equals 51. That doesn't mean it has to happen today. Like, it could happen next season. Actually, that is something I want to look up because the schedule is already out for next year. So I should see if the 6. Yeah, we should see where the first game against the Cubs next year is going to be. Because that might give us a hint. I haven't seen the Cubs yet. All right, so it looks like their first win, or the first game against the Cubs next year is on the road in Chicago. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any back here. No, it doesn't look like I did. Yeah, so they play May, June. They should play twice more after that. Late end of August. I must have missed. Oh, there we go. They play each other in back-to-back weeks. Yeah, so there's. Yeah, so just to their first game against the Cubs next year is on the road. So I guess that doesn't mean they'll have to pick it up today, because also without the playoffs, they have 230 wins if you don't include the playoffs. So that could mean they'll get their 233rd regular season win against them sometime next year, and that would be at home in Milwaukee. So that doesn't mean it has to happen today. But yeah, the 99 thing could go either way, because either they can stay on 99 wins or they can become 9-9 against them for the season. There have been 35 total runs scored, like Chicago equals 35. They can become 6-3 at home against the Cubs for the year. Okay, now for the Cubs side, remember this is very connected to Charlie Kirk. This is 31 days after his death date, and they won their first 2 games of the playoffs, 3-1. Yeah, so they can get their 52nd playoff win. Charles Kirk equals 52. One that I'd pointed out before the series began is that Craig Counsell get his 12th playoff win, and Milwaukee equals 37, the 12th prime. And again, the winner will play the Dodgers. I couldn't really find a good connection with the Dodgers for this game. I mean, LA Dodgers. I mean, yeah, I know people call them that, but that's not like what they're officially called. So I don't know if that's really cheating or not. They can get their 229th win against the Brewers to then go play the LA Dodgers, which equals 50. 229 is the 50th prime. Yeah, I mentioned earlier they could fall to 9-9 against the Brewers. And their road record against the Brewers, that could probably go either way because Cubs equals 45, Brewers equals 36. They're 3-5 against them on the road. And this one doesn't really mean anything. They can get their 27th road playoff win, but that doesn't mean it has to happen now. I mean, there's nothing indicating 27, like they're not playing a 27 team or anything like that. And I should look at who the starting pitchers are because I did not have that open last time. So let's see. Who are our starting pitchers for today? Oh, Drew Pomeranz. Wow, he's still pitching. Is it Tyler McGill? I'm going to say that's his name. Drew Pomeranz. Let's do... I like the baseball reference layout better. It's easier to see their stats. This is not Tyler McGill, it's his brother, Trevor McGill. So Drew Pomeranz, 42 days before his birthday. So 50 and 60 in the regular season. 51 and 61. Okay, let's just see. How did I format this? Okay, it was right after that. Starting pitchers. Pomeranz is, what it says, 51 and 61. Yeah, 1-1. Oh my God. Plus 15, so yeah, 51 and 61 for Pomeranz. And the other guy, McGill, is so 13 and 11. He has 0 decisions in the playoffs, so 13 and 11. Now I should see if that lines up at all with anything. Alright, so yeah, Milwaukee WI equals 51. That does lend well for the Brewers. So for a 61 or 62. Chicago Cubs equals 62. Looking for a 14 or a 12 with Miguel. But Milwaukee and Chicago both equal 37. So the thing, I'm reading the comments now. The thing is with the new Pope, he's actually, I know he's from Chicago, but he is a White Sox fan. So I feel like, I don't know if the ritual is quite applicable with him, with the Pope, but we'll see. Yeah, so Pomerantz is the Cubs starter. Just so this one is kind of a little bit tougher than the other game yesterday. I mean, before the series, I was thinking Cubs in 5, so I guess I'm gonna have to stick with that. But I do think who's favored in this game? I should check. Also, I guess one more thing that I can bring up. I was talking to someone in the comments section of one of Zach's videos a few days ago, and he pointed out that Wisconsin became a state on JFK's birthday. Look, May 29th. May 29th, right? Wisconsin is 177 years old as a state. It's 2025 minus 1848, just to show you. 2025 minus 1848 is 177. And 177 is the 57th semi-prime. Like, World Series 57. And remember the Jesuit order is 177, and JFK did die 177 days after his birthday. 5/29, 1963 to 11/22, 1963. Yep, he died 177 days after his birthday. Wisconsin has the same birthday as JFK. And it's also the Brewers' 57th season. JFK would be 108 years old right now. 108 years after 1917. And the Brewers, if they did win the World Series, they would have 108 wins. Which is interesting. Pope's birthday to tonight's game, 3 weeks, 6 days. Yeah. In regards to 36, I was saying that, yeah, Cubs can either fall to 3-6 on the road, is there any 63s? And yeah, that's right, the Brewers can go 6-3 at home against the Cubs. If it was like a 1-0 shutout, if the game ended 1-0, there would be 36 total runs, because the score right now is 16-19. I don't know if it's going to be that simple, but we'll see. Well, I guess maybe I could look at how many days it was since the... Oh, and also the reason why I was bringing up that 177 thing is because the other year, Texas, it's 179 years old as a state right now. But 2 years ago, when Texas won the World Series, it was 177 years old, the 57th semi-prime. So there's another reason why I had to bring that up. The Pope became the Pope on, I think it was May 8th, I want to say. Yeah, May 8th, 2025. Okay. So from then until tonight's game is 156 days. Okay, yeah, we know that's an interesting number. 5 weeks. That's the 37th prime. His birthday was on the 14th, right? Yeah, his birthday is on the 14th. Yeah, 27. Cubs 27. It's also like if there is a JFK connection, and JFK does equal 27 as well. Until his next birthday. It's way too long. Okay. I don't see anything that stands out there. But yeah, 31 days after Charlie Kirk died. He died at age 31. Yeah, I don't. This one's tougher than the one yesterday, I would say. I don't know if we'll get quite a low-scoring game like we did yesterday, but and I also was paying more attention to the Mariners series than I was to this series, so I don't know. Like, I don't really know who any of the players are in this series, um, or anything like that. I mean, it might be smart just if you are. Where's my? Let's go back here for a sec. Nope, wrong one. Right, yeah, I did point out that they can get their 229th, or the Brewers can get their 233rd win, which is the 51st prime Milwaukee WI 51. But the 229 thing, I think LA Dodgers equals 50, but okay, so the Brewers are favored. I mean, the Tigers were favored last night. That didn't mean anything because they lost. But maybe it's safe if you are going to bet this game, maybe just take the Cubs with the runs. So that means if it's a 1 run, if the Cubs lose by 1 run, then that would still count. But all right. I mean, either the Cubs go out 31 days after Charlie Kirk's death date, or their season continues 31 days after his death date. I mean, it would be if they did win, then they would play a game on his birthday because his birthday is going to be on Tuesday, and that would be game 2 of the NLCS. And I feel like it would make a lot of sense for them to play on his birthday. I guess I should just go back here and look at the Charlie Kirk numbers. Well, I know that 74 is the 25th semi-prime, I want to say. Yeah. 74 is the 25th semi-prime. And there definitely was a 25. Oh, the Brewers could get their 25th playoff win. That's something. But yeah, the only Charlie Kirk number that really stood out to me was the fact that the Cubs could get their 52nd win. But I don't know if it's like 52 days before or 52 days after anything. Actually, Alan, when is her birthday? November 20th. Is that 49 days before her, or no, 50 days before her birthday? So that means the Cubs could get their 50th playoff win 50 days before her birthday. Or no, sorry, did I say it's 40 days? Oh, I can't do math. Okay. I'm glad that tool exists, because otherwise I would have got that one wrong. Yeah, okay, I think that's enough for today. I'll probably do a live stream tomorrow previewing the two LCS series. And if the Cubs do win tonight, that does mean I will have gotten the winners correct of all four division series. The games weren't all correct, but so far I'm 3 for 3 in terms of winners. But we'll see about this one. This one's a little tougher. Yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.